This message is classified. Welcome agents to Mission Growing Minds, a top secret operation from the Department of Human Development. Your objective: uncover how children grow, think, connect, and feel.
I am Lizzy Lerato Moloto and my student number is 2523857. My code name is Agent Alpha. My assignment covers physical development. I'll explore how children's bodies and brain grow, from their first movement as babies to mastering sports, writing, and coordination in school. I'll show how nutrition, exercise, and the environment influence every child's ability to learn and participate.
I'm Joné du Toit, student number 237-22984, Agent Beta, specialist in cognitive development. My mission is to decode how children think, reason, and understand the world. I'll uncover how they move from simple curiosity to complex problem solving, guided by theories of Piaget and Vygotsky. I'll also reveal how teachers can scaffold learning to stretch each learner's mind just the right amount.
I'm Khensani Makgata, student number 256134222, Agent Gamma. Operating in the Social Development Division, my task is to investigate how relationships shape children's growth, from forming attachment with caregivers to building friendships and teamwork in the classroom. I'll help show how play, cooperation, and inclusion help learners feel they belong.
I'm Destiny Masebe. My student number is 256-30980, known as Agent Delta. My mission focuses on emotional and personality development. I will explore how children build confidence, manage feelings, and develop a sense of self. Understanding emotions helps teacher guide learners through challenges with empathy and resilience.
Agent Alpha reporting for duty. My mission is to observe the physical development of children, how children grow into their bodies and also into their brains, from the day they are born through childhood. The first years of life are a time of rapid brain growth. Neurons form trillions of connections, creating the foundation of learning and coordination. Over time, experiences strengthen useful pathway while unused ones fade, a process called synaptic pruning. Children's motor skill develops step by step, first lifting their head, then rolling, sitting, crawling, walking, and eventually running, climbing, and writing. Fine motor skills such as holding a pencil or buttoning a shirt improve as coordination between the muscles and the brain develops. By early childhood, children can hop, skip, and catch a ball. By middle childhood, they master sports and handwriting. Every new skill increases independence and confidence. Physical growth is influenced by nutrition, rest, exercise, and emotional well-being. Ensuring that children receive proper nutrition and stimulation is vital for their physical and cognitive progress in the classroom. Teachers can encourage this through short movement breaks, outdoor play, and classroom tasks that use both hands, such as cutting, modeling, or drawing. Physical activity strengthens not only the body but also focus and attention. Culture and environment also play a role. Opportunities to explore, play, and be active differ across homes and communities, which means teachers must create inclusive spaces for all learners to grow and move. As agents of learning, we must watch how learners move, grow, and participate. Development delays are not failures. They are signals that extra guidance or support may be needed. Observing physical progress helps us respond early. So remember, fellow agents, a healthy active body powers a healthy active mind. Keep your learners moving and you will keep their brains growing.
Agent Beta here. Welcome to the Brain's headquarters. This aspect of the mission will study cognitive development, the process by which thinking, reasoning, and understanding evolve. One of our leading informants, Jean Piaget, a Swiss psychologist, discovered that children think differently at different ages. He identified 4 main stages of cognitive growth. In the first, the sensory motor stage, babies explore the world through movement and their senses. Ever played peekaboo? That's how infants learn object permanence, the idea that things still exist even when they can't see them. Next comes the pre-operational stage. Imagination blossoms, but logical thinking is still limited. At this stage, children might believe the moon follows them home, or that everyone sees the world the way they do. In the concrete operational stage, reasoning becomes more logical and organized. Children start understanding ideas like conservation, that quantity stays the same even when appearance changes, and they can apply cause and effect to real situations. By adolescence, during the formal operational stage, abstract and hypothetical thinking emerge. Teenagers can debate ideas, plan ahead, and solve complex problems. Another influential theorist, Lev Vygotsky, explained that learning happens through social interaction. He introduced the zone of proximal development, the space between what a learner can do independently and what they can achieve with guidance. This means that group work, questioning, and guided discovery aren't just classroom extras. They're how children actually learn. Talking, debating, and explaining ideas build higher mental functions. According to Vygotsky, language is the tool that turns thoughts into learning. So when you hear lively classroom chatter, that's cognitive development in action. When teachers scaffold, offering hints, questions, and models, they help learners climb to the next level of understanding. That's why collaboration, peer learning, and dialogue are essential in every classroom. So remember, agents, brains don't grow in silence. Learning happens in conversation.
Agent Gamer, checking in from the social sector, where every relationship counts. Social development is all about how children learn to connect, cooperate, and communicate. The famous psychologist John Bowlby discovered that babies are born with an instinct to stay close to their caregivers, a survival system he called attachment. Later, Mary Ainsworth tested this theory through the strange situation experiment. She observed how infants reacted when mothers left and returned, identifying 3 main attachment styles. Number 1, secure. Children feel safe and explore confidentially. Number 2 is avoidant. Children seem indifferent. Number 3 is ambivalent or anxious. Children feel unsure and clingy. Play becomes their social training ground. Through games and make-believe, they learn to share, negotiate, and show empathy. Play isn't just fun, it's practice for real-life relationships. By middle childhood, friendships deepen and peer influence grows. Children start comparing themselves to others, building social identity and belonging. Inclusive classrooms also support children who struggle socially, whether shy, new, or differently abled, ensuring that everyone has a place to belong. When learners feel that they belong, they engage, participate, and achieve more. Positive relationships don't just make school enjoyable, they drive growth and learning. So agents, remember, connection isn't optional, it's essential for every child's development.
Agent Delta here, on emotional duty. This mission focuses on emotional and personality development, how children understand themselves and manage feelings. One of the most influential theorists, Erik Erikson, described 8 stages of psychosocial development, each with its own emotional challenge. In the first stage, trust versus mistrust, which develops during infancy, babies learn whether they can rely on the people who care for them. Next comes autonomy versus shame and doubt in toddlerhood, when children start saying, I can do it myself. If they are over-controlled and criticized, they may begin to doubt their abilities. Then, initiative versus guilt appears in early childhood. At this stage, children's curiosity and imagination grow. They take initiative through play and creativity. But if adults punish or restrict them too much, they may feel guilty for expressing themselves. Finally, in middle childhood, industry versus inferiority takes center stage. Here, children want to master skills and accomplish tasks. When their effort is encouraged, they feel capable, but constant failure or lack of recognition can lead to feeling of inferiority. Emotional growth also involves self-regulation, managing frustration, attention, and impulse. It's learned through everyday experiences, waiting for a turn, handling mistakes, or coming down after conflict. Teachers can nurture this by modeling calm responses, teaching wait for feeling, and praising effort. A child who learns to recognize and name emotions gains control instead of being controlled by them. Helping learners identify emotions, express them safely, and build empathy develops emotional intelligence, the foundation of resilience and strong relationships. So remember, agents, teaching facts is important, but teaching feelings is powerful.
I am Lizzy Lerato Moloto, and I investigated children's physical growth from first step to fine motor skills. My mission was to show how a healthy body supports all learning. Mission accomplished. Agent Alpha signing up.
I'm Joné du Toit, and I explored how children think, solve problems, and learn new skills. My contribution was showing how guidance and scaffolding expand their minds. Agent Beta, knowledge secured.
I'm Khensani Makgata, and I focused on how children develop friendships, cooperation, and social skills. My mission was to emphasize the power of relationships in learning. Agent Gamer, over and out.
I'm Destiny Masebe, and I studied how children understand and manage emotions. My contribution highlights how emotional intelligence supports confidence and resilience. Agent Delta, until our next mission.